Tommy Robinson bailed after arrest in connection with assault. So he has been released, and he's been released without charge, as far as I know. I don't know if this article was updated enough. In fact, it's saying updated 5th of August 2025. Let's see if they actually include it at the end. Far-right activist Tommy Robinson has been released on police bail after his arrest in connection with an assault at St Pancras railway station. The British Transport Police did not name Robinson, real name Stephen Yaxley Lennon, but confirmed a 42-year-old man from Bedfordshire was arrested over an assault in London on 28th of July. The force said that the arrest took place at Luton Airport shortly after 6:30 BST on Monday, following a notification that the man had boarded an incoming flight from Faro. The man was arrested on suspicion of grievous bodily harm and taken into custody for questioning, the police said. He was released on police bail until 2nd September while inquiries continue. And there's a famous video where the guy's just lying sparked out on the floor. Don't know if he was faking it or not, just to try and get Tommy into trouble. The statement added he had been wanted for questioning after leaving for Tenerife in the early hours of 29th July following the incident. Last week, British Transport Police said that a man had serious but non-life-threatening injuries following the incident at the railway station in King's Cross. The force confirmed later that week that the man had been discharged from hospital. Video footage on social media emerged shortly after the alleged assault, showing Robinson walking back and forth near a motionless man lying on the floor, near the stairs down to the northbound Thameslink line. The clip did not show how the man ended up on the floor. Robinson then starts coming back up the stairs, appearing to try to talk to the passing commuter who called for help. Robinson can be heard saying, "He's come at me, bruv." Now, as someone who I haven't spoken to Tommy in a hot minute, but Tommy doesn't just go around punching people, especially because he knows that the police are desperate for any excuse to put him back in prison. They're desperate for it. But I believe it. I've seen him, people come up to him in the street and say stuff all the time, people try and attack him and all that. Nobody's tried to do that to me yet. I did have a couple of guys, well, 2 separate occasions where guys have came up to me, and I've said a few things. One of them, allegedly, the things where I said was, the guy was calling me a wanker and a worse cunt, and I went, "You know this isn't Twitter, mate, I will just knock you right the fuck out, mono walk," and then the guy was like, and I was like, "Mono walk," and I went, "I shite bag," that's what I thought, and then I just walked away and got on with my day. Like, that's the thing is, this isn't Twitter or anything. Like, if you walk up to me in the street being threatening, I will spark you out. Right, no one's been brave enough to try it yet. But I have had a few people come up to, like, say something to me, and it's not gone the way they've expected. I didn't hit them. I haven't assaulted anyone. I haven't been put in a self-defense situation yet or anything like that. But I have seen people, like, eyeing me up in pubs and all that and going, "I'm going to say something. I'm going to say something to him." Oh, and then the guys came up to me and went, "You're a fucking racist." And I went, "Yeah. Are you going to do anything about it? You're not though, are you?" And then the guy was like, and I was like, "Yeah, fuck off." That was it. That was a weird exchange. Like, the guy sat staring at me for like an hour, and he walked up to me, and that was the best he could come up with, and he obviously never planned further than that sentence. And we all just, like, laughed at him, and he awkwardly walked away. I was like, I mean, if you're going to come up to me in the street and say something, at least make it something good. At least make it something funny. Go on, make it funny. Yeah. Like, think about your statement first. See if it's funny. I'm not even going to be angry. I'll laugh. If it's genuinely something clever, I will laugh and I'll shake your hand. But anyway, in a video statement posted on X on Tuesday, Robinson said he went to the Spanish island on a pre-booked trip, and he told police where he was, as well as his return date. He also said he was shown the full CCTV footage of the incident in his police interview, and called for detectives to share it with the public, saying that it showed he acted in self-defense, which they are not going to do. If someone wants to come up and accost me, confront me, and attempt to attack me, I'm within my rights to defend myself, he added. However, yeah, which is true, which is absolutely true. If someone comes up to you and means to do you harm, you are allowed to take measures to prevent yourself from coming to harm. And that includes fighting back against the other person. However, the self-defense laws in this country are shit. They are terrible. See, if you want to see the police guidance for what to do if basically you're the victim of a home invasion, look that up and laugh your fucking head off. Basically, the American mind will not be able to comprehend the stupid guidance the police give for that situation. After seeing the CCTV, I know that there's not a jury in the world that would convict me. Well, the police are going to try and find one, because they are desperate to put Tommy in prison as much as they can. And there we are, that's the end of the article. So, I believe in this case it is fully legitimate and legal self-defense. However, the person we're talking about is Tommy Robinson. So even though he is a little bit of an Israel stooge, putting it mildly, right, but they're going to do everything they can to put him away. Even if it is full-blown, genuine self-defense, it's Tommy Robinson. They're going to do everything they can to fuck him over.